Hello guys and welcome back to Jerry's Garden. Today I've got a special video for you about RHS Chelsea Flower Show. What a brilliant day was it, what you can expect when you got there, and I will try to keep this video as short as possible. Right, the first thing you need to do is book your tickets. I would recommend book them in advance. You've got special offers on RHS website. If you join, you've got the discounted tickets for members. However, that discount is nothing more like significant than, I would say, maybe £5. But you get hands on the tickets first before they go to general sale. The average cost of tickets, you've got at different times and different prices. If you buy them in advance, it's usually I think about £65. Then after New Year the price has gone up, and the closer you get to the show the more expensive tickets are, and when it's sold out the general admission tickets is about £107. Okay, I got mine one with my membership, which I paid for my ticket £53, and that was on Friday from 8 AM till 8 PM, which was all day. Then you've got the option for 3 o'clock one. I would not recommend that, because from my experience when we get there, it was brilliant day. We arrived about 8:20. It was busy, but nothing like extremely crowded. You've got a great choice to go to see the show gardens. Great pavilion, feel airy. You can see all the displays there. But when it came to the 3 o'clock, we passed the gates, we came in, and there was the people literally like waiting, like horses going like on the race when the gates open. When they open, it was horrendous. You literally, the first 10 minutes you walk in lined up, you have no space, you just go within the queue, you can't stop, you can't turn around, walk away, which we are definitely go next time. But again, I will get all day ticket, because I think the morning is great. From 3 till 8 o'clock could be quite manic. Right, however, that's how you book it. We booked accommodation in London as well, about half an hour journey by tube from the Chelsea, which is brilliant. A short walk from a Sloane Square tube station, and it's quite well organized. You can get lost basically. Right, when we arrive and go get through the gate, we purchase our brochure. It's like a program telling you all about the showing gardens, what you can find where, like let's say the Dubai garden, you've got all about the designer and the inspirational things, but also including that is a little map. If I can be completely honest, I found this map alright. It's quite hard when you get there. It's actually quite hard to find which way to go. You can go all around like Great Pavilion, which is great, and you've got the show gardens here, and you've got the show gardens here, you've got the shopping street here, you've got the artisans gardens over there. But because there's so many people and you've got so many stuff to look at it, the full day is actually needed for that. Then when we passed through, we just met the guy, and he gave us this brilliant bag. It's very handy. It's from recycled PET bottles, which is brilliant, because when I get it I was just like, really? Plastic? It's not anymore fantastic. But they are recyclable, and they are like bags for life. You reuse them again and again, which is brilliant. I really appreciate that. I managed to snatch 2, because I did lots of shopping there. Right, the next, when you go around the show gardens, remember it is called Chelsea Flower Show. Okay, you may think like, oh my god, this is so over the top, oh I don't like this. that just should give you idea about the designers, how they can work, how you incorporate your plants with the structures, with the water features, you know, different combinations of flowers you may thought they never gonna go together. But for each garden, because we been there on Friday and it was after all the medals, you've got all medals display, and you know what medals each garden received. Was it silver? Was it gold? But each garden give you the like little brochure. This is the Finnish garden, is the Kiro, and they also produce in gin. But what you find when you look at the garden, you found like all the plants they actually use in the display, because if you like something, you've got a reference to go online and I says, oh, I like this for my garden, and you purchase that. Also, you've got the more information about the designer. If you're the fortunate and you've got a spare cash and you want professional design the garden, you can always contact them. But this is the Finnish one. This is from the Manchester garden, and again you've got all info about that garden name. Every single designer or every single staff standing next to each garden give you this. This is Green Fingers Charity, one of them very good gardens which incorporated the kids to go outdoors, to have a fun, to, you know, learn about horticultural skills and how life outside in your garden is brilliant. Then you've got that was actually one of my favorite gardens. You got Warner's Distillery. You again get this little brochure. They're not that far away where I live, and the actually distillery is open for tours. You can book gin tasting tours as well. And I don't know if you know, but the Warner's honey gin is certified by RHS for the sustainable source of honey. And I was talking to a lady next to the garden, and I mentioned this, and she says, yes, we've got about 3 hives in the ground with they pollinated our flowers. Now it's getting for harvest of elderflower, and she says if we go there we can have a look around. But what is even more excited about that, including each this leaflet, you had a little card, and you can purchase, you got £15 off if you spend £30 online, which I collect a couple of them because we love gin and I can drink gin on daily basis. Not trying to say I'm alcoholic or anything, but I'm definitely gonna take advantage of this. Then when you walk into the like one of the showstopper is the Great Pavilion. Great Pavilion, it's unbelievable. Okay, you've got a display next to the display, different flowers, different arrangements, and you just don't know where to look first. From tropicals to English gardens, house plants, everything is there, and it's very interesting to see, you know, all the displays, how the plants are really in the best shape. And I found it quite amazing that all growers manage to like grow the gladioli. Display was just breathtaking. Never see so many together. They were all the same, all the beautifully open. And that was the Friday, which was the day before show actually finishes, which was quite impressive. But again, if you go there, you got the opportunity to purchase plants from the different nurseries or different breeders. Not all of them got actually plants available for sale. However, if not, you can always collect in each stand. They've got this little leaflets give you like National Dahlia collection. You can go online and you can order online. However, because I love my garden, I went for the shopping spree, and we prepared the prices. I thought they would be like, you know, it's Chelsea Flower Show, is the best show in the world. It will be probably best prices in the world reflecting that. and I was just like, I'm not gonna get crazy. I set my budget for how much I can spend, and I thought I will be able to purchase like a 1 plant. Okay, how wrong I was. Right, I will start with Xantharicia Brunello. It's beautiful, like a peachy, orangey, I call them calla lilies. It's grow with the rhizome, and what you have to do when you put it in the warm weather, you can grow them outside, and when winter comes, before first frost, you move them back inside and you let the soil completely dry and let the plant die back out, but basically die, because the rhizome take all the nutrients to survive from the leaves. Don't cut them off until they look really like there is no life in them, and then you put it somewhere safe, somewhere warm, away from frost till next year, and you don't need to be bothered about a rhizome. In this bag, it was the rhizome about 20 centimeters in wide, which was quite large. But what does it do when it grows? And as it grows, you will need a bigger pot, and you make it bigger pot as you go year by year. But when it's happened like a rhizome snap, don't throw it away, because you can put that back into the soil and you got another plants which you can easily propagate over the years. Quite large selection from the rhizomes. And also don't try to cut it. If it doesn't snap naturally, leave it, just stick it in and let it grow. And I'm very excited if I manage to get any flowers. And again, with each what you purchase, you will get little instruction how to care, how to feed them, how to transplant them, and just the basic care year around. Okay, then I love fuchsias. I think the fuchsias are so easy grow. You need to be careful when you select them here in the UK, because you've got a hardy one, you've got a trailing one, and I always pick the hardy ones. And I decided to do that this year because I've got already one fuchsia from last year. I purchased for £1 in Morrison's, and I care for her, and the winter comes, and I chop the trim it till like from quite large plant to quite small one. I count when the new leaves come in and the buds, I usually leave about 3 from the main stem if they healthy, and they chop it there. And this year it came and it's on full grow, start getting like flowers, start getting formed. And what I actually learned there from fuchsias, if you got the berries after they finish flowering, you can eat them from every single fuchsias. That's what I was told in Chelsea Flower Show, and I was like, what, really? I didn't know that. I just chopped them off and threw them away. But this year I will try to eat them, which I managed to purchase this. It's the Chelsea collection. You had the 3 plants in there. I don't know if you can see it. It's 3. It's Margaret, it's Rufus, sorry I can't read it, Rufus the Red, and Worth the Lay, okay? And you've got 3 plug plants in little pots. And again, you will receive full information how to transplant them, how to care about them. And can be honest, I forget to tell you prices because that was more important when I started this. These, it was 2 rhizomes for £10 or £6 for one, and bear in mind it's 20 centimeters, which is quite large. 3 plug plants of fuchsias were £12 in this little box, and because mine is already like red and purple color, I wanted something bright, something white, or something brighter colors, and I'm very impressed about the middle one, and see how they go. And then I will take you outside to my garden, show you other plants. I also managed to purchase that tea plant, and not many people know, like, growing tea in the UK is actually quite easy. What the tea plant needs is the different acidity soil, which could be quite tricky. But in case of like indoor, outdoor, you can stick tea plant outside once the temperatures doesn't go lower than -3 degrees. That means, like, when spring comes, stick it outside, leave it there all spring, summer, sometimes autumn till the first frost, and then bring it inside. That plant was the most expensive I purchased. That was £15, and I will show you the size of that. Then I didn't sow any herbs this year, but I quite get inspired, and I decided, like, well, let's go for it. And I purchased the chamomile. I actually didn't know you can buy seeds of chamomile, and I like chamomile tea. I love chamomile essential oil, and they all incorporated in my Jerry's Garden business regarding essential oils, helping people relax, helping people with sleep deprivation, etc. But that's what I purchased. They already sow, and I show you after I finish this how they doing. They start already coming out after about 2 days. And this packet was like £2, which is standard price, I think. Then I decided get some more herbs, because I've got like little kitchen planters saying basil, chive, and parsley. They came with seeds, but they didn't perform well for some reason. I don't know. It just nothing come out, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe, you know, bad seeds. But anyway, there was the Mr. Thornhill shop, and what they were offering 50% off from high street prices, which basically I've got the purple basil, I've got just ordinary chive, and I purchased the parsley and the curly one, because I don't like the other one. I like the curly one. Each of this bag was like £2.10, but basically I pay £1 and 5 pence for each of them, and it will last forever. Okay, and then you've got, if you see something and from the breeders, you can ask questions, or if you've got any issues with your garden, they're more than happy to help you, more than happy to show you how to do, you know, how to help with your garden. Right, okay, let me have a look at what I'm going to show you first. Right, I will start with the chamomile seeds. I'm just going to, I don't know if I can guys, this is the chamomile, and you can see the little chamomiles coming out. This one, I've got the chive, I've got the basil, and I've got the parsley. Okay, they're not coming out yet, but I'm well happy about this chamomile. Now I will take you outside and do another video about how I planted the Chelsea stock I bought it. Alright? Okay guys, I'm just gonna take you through. This is the a tea plant I purchased. That was the most expensive one. It was the £15, and as I say, you can just leave it outside for all summer and spring. In this pot I put it the calla lily, the peach and orange one, which they not come out, but the horizons got already shoots slowly coming out. Then I forget to tell you here, I also purchased these 3 plants, and they are chrysanthemums. It's one the late spray, something purple. Then I've got here this is Duchy, which is just single flowered one, orange one. Just gonna work it back in. And last one is Lollipop, which's got the big flowers, and I will see how they gonna perform, if they gonna flower, because they usually flower in autumn. Then This is the fuchsias. That's how the plants come. They start already producing some more shoots. They also harden it up, and that's why this is one from the last year. I chop it back off and it's starting producing beautiful flowers already. Okay, and I think that's it, and I just will show you one of my creation. I get inspired in Chelsea Flower Show, and I just created this flower bouquet in the garden to make a little bit of different. And you've got a Cape Daisy, you've got a Celosia, and there is some thyme on the side, and then you've got this Scabiosa, which is good for the pollinators. Bees and butterflies absolutely love it, and I just get it created. The pot I get from the cardboard, believe me or not, and it was £2, and it's accommodate all these flowers in. Okay, and I think, guys, that's from me for now, from all the Chelsea Flower Show. And as I said, absolutely love the Chelsea, and I will definitely be back. Okay, take care.